us in.
Welcome to It Figures, a toy and action figure podcast.
Shimishaw.
Yeah,
Shawshank.
Welcome.
Take 2. Action.
Welcome to It Figures, the toy and action figure podcast on the Pop Culture Network.
Oh.
I am your course, your Lord Killen.
Scotty Cash.
I'm not.
And this is episode what?
183.
Woo! Preparedness.
Also be found at itfigurespodcast.com.
Oh, another good information for all you guys out there who are not in the know.
Or who care? Maybe somebody
Whatever.
cares. Maybe when they're watching, they're like, you know, I'd like to know what episode this is.
And of course, you don't see intern Rick, and that's because he is, quote, doing stuff, which I find very hard to believe. So
I got some stuff to do.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah, but there was some strange dude picking him up in the car out there.
I'm like, what do you mean, Rick? You got stuff to do.
I got dudes to do.
Yeah. See, but when I say I've got stuff to do, that means I got a package of double stuff, and I'm just gonna sit in my garage and just turn off all the lights by myself and just.
Why do you turn the lights off?
Because I don't want my wife or kids to find me.
They'll hear you.
No, our garage is not attached to the house.
What do you mean you don't want your wife and kids to find you?
Because then they'll be like, you got cookies, you guys share them cookies. And I'm like, these are double stuff. No.
No.
It's just
how do you feel about cakesters?
I don't like them.
They're not even close to the real Oreos.
You know how they've got regular Oreos and double stuff Oreos? I actually want half stuff because I like the chocolate cookie part.
Oh, did you see that now?
Those are called actually
the triple
regular
stacks.
Oreos. Triple stack what?
Oreos.
Where?
Oh, it's like an Oreo on top of an Oreo?
An Oreo on top, like it'd be like white Oreo, chocolate Oreo.
This seems like it'd be too much of a mess.
For all the fatties out there.
I'll be going to the store tonight.
Or how about the ones that are like dipped in chocolate?
That's too much. That's too much chocolate. Well, the Oreo podcast is going great, so.
Oh, we got one viewer.
Betty Crocker.
Doesn't say who, and they don't have their camera on, so we can't see who they are.
Okay, so.
But they can hear us, and they can see us.
For all you guys who don't know, as we record this on Tuesday nights, about 7 Central Standard Time.
7:27.
We are running a Google's Hangout, Google Plus Hangout live feed of the show as we're recording it. So if you care to be a part of that, just remember Tuesday nights about 7 to 7:30 Central Standard Time. We should start it, and it'll run until we are done. So obviously you're not going to get into it this time, but next week.
How do you know? Maybe they heard you.
It says right there 1 viewer. So when we started, it said 0. Now it says 1.
I'm talking about how does Damien know that they're not going to.
So you would just go to the Google Plus. If you
they aren't watching it live.
I don't.
They are.
Approve of Google Plus.
See that's on tape.
But
that's
apparently
recorded.
we have accounts.
That's a live stream. That camera.
Okay.
So we're test driving this, see if it works out. We might use something that doesn't suck.
Well, and actually my kind of hope is that a lot of the people from the message board, they seemed excited about the idea of this or a chat room or something like that. So like this would be a good way to kind of bring them together. They could do the chat and everything and just have it running on
Many moons ago, I was trying to get us to do Ustream Live. Maybe one show.
That's what I thought we would do, but instead we are using Google.
It's the same difference. We're just using it.
Yeah, but you have to use
it. It's a good idea. I like this idea.
I like Google.
We have a chat room on the website.
Yeah, but this has a chat also.
But
okay. Ram Man.
Does anybody use that? I don't know.
Alright, well anyway, Masters of the Universe Classics Ram Man has been slightly delayed. He was originally supposed to come out in the January 15th sale, but now Matty has said that their shipment won't come in time, so they're not going to have enough to ship out to everybody, so instead they're going to push him off a month until they can make sure they get all their shipments together. So
way that epic fell at the beginning of the year.
He's going to go to 215. So now for 115, you got Natosa, Horde Prime, Griffin, Saint Walker, and Rorschach are your figures on Matty Collector.
I totally forgot that was even coming out, but my subscription is done. I'm out. No more contract on top of me.
You're not going to get Ram Man?
No, I don't know. I don't.
See, what I've been doing is I kind
of want Horde Prime, but I don't.
I haven't been getting them in hopes to find them at the toy show. And then we went to Toyman the last time, and I totally forgot to look for the ones I wanted.
Well, that's okay, because as you may have known, you disappear at Walmart one day.
That's true. That's true. I just got to wait 3 years.
At a cheaper price.
I want Dragon Blast Skeletor, or Dragon Blaster Skeletor, Mosquitor, which I can get Mosquitor off eBay right now for cheaper than what they paid for him.
Yeah, so, and you know what? With the big subscription push this year, where they oversold it and everybody was like worried and got like 6-7 subscriptions, I'm pretty sure this year all these figures are going to be online cheaper than what you'd probably buy them for.
People trying to dump them.
They're going to dump them, yeah. So,
well, like you mentioned, Walmart, news did come out that a bunch of Master of the Universe Classics figures were being sold at a California Walmart in Moreno Valley. They had Robotos for $16.97 and Gygor for $24.97.
Which is pretty much half the price of what you paid if you're counting shipping.
Right.
Because I paid about $32.
Was Roboto, was he a 20 or a 22?
20.
He was
a 20. 20, but with shipping, it was like $9.70. It's like
28 or 29.
We have to pay tax.
Yeah. So you could pick them up below market value at Walmart. Because Walmart is always knocking down prices. They're rolling them back. That's their whole thing.
So it was only in California area?
What's going on there? You just texted?
Was it just in the California area?
Yeah, it was just one store.
So obviously they just...
It probably near the warehouse, and they just had a bunch of leftovers, so they dumped them. But sure enough. Toy Guru has yet to respond to any questions about this subject.
To which he's like, what are we talking about?
Oh, 2 viewers. Look, 2 viewers.
Two viewers.
Walmart?
Yeah, that's your mom and your dad.
Yeah, well, my mom and my dad, they like Google products.
Thank you.
So there you go.
Well, that's where you get it from. That's where you get it from.
Well, they're on Google Plus. All right.
And just so you know, if you guys are watching on the webcam, the volume is turned down, so we can't hear you. So don't try to talk back at us. But we can see you, and you can type in the chat thing.
It's like when my mom used to call, and like my mom, when she'd leave me a voicemail, thought it was like an answer machine, like I could hear her.
On the voicemail, hey, pick up!
I'm serious.
Pick up!
She would eventually get frustrated because I didn't answer. I didn't pick the phone up. Like, Mom, listen, I can't hear you until I listen to it. Way after the fact. So you can stop getting mad at me towards the end of the voicemail. Well, just whatever then, Scott. If you're just not going to answer, just whatever. Whatever, Mom. Thanks.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Okay. That's what happens when you're old.
Some Lego news.
Oh.
Lego.com posted some information on upcoming poly bags
Awesome.
for Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. For Star Wars, we're getting the Z95 Headhunter Gauntlet, the Republic Frigate, and the Barbarian MHC, which there's no pictures yet, so I don't know what that means, but whatever.
Oh, Robin.
For DC, you're getting Robin in the Redbird Cycle. For Marvel, you're getting Iron Man versus the Fighting Drone. And then for your holiday sets, you're getting the Duplo Circus, the Little Car, Police Helicopter, Easter Bunny with Basket, Springtime Scene, Summer Scene, Halloween Pumpkin, Thanksgiving Feast.
Those are the lame ones.
Fall Scene, Decorating the Tree,
Shush,
Santa
he's
Sleigh,
talking.
BMW, licensed trademark, copyright, and Panda.
Panda.
Is
Why is
that like
it
a
showing
manga?
Incredible Hulk? Where's he?
Well, that's one of the old waves.
Yeah, that's right out.
Where do you get these polybags from? 'Cause I don't ever see
they're
them ever.
impulse items, and they're usually at like different, like Target might have some, Walmart might have some. They all have their own exclusive sets, and they're at the front register, and they're usually, or sometimes they'll be in the back with the Legos, but they're like gone.
Well, like when you go into Target and they have that whole wall, it's like magic cards and baseball cards.
Yeah.
A lot of times they're in there.
Whoa! Plus, they give them away as promo items. If you
Gotcha.
buy like $20 of $50 of Lego, you get this figure free. Toys R Us does that all the time. So
I like that.
They're
I want
hard.
that.
They're hard to get.
You want what?
That Hulk. Because that's better than the other Hulk.
What about Robin and the Redbird Cycle?
I'll buy that.
Yeah, I know you.
What was that?
I was just making it legit.
So you hit me?
Just
was a
feeling
hit?
you up.
Okay, why'd you touch me?
That's a weird childhood you have.
All right. Now, also in other news. Oh, here's the Star Wars sets.
Oh, yeah, great.
There's
Where's Robin?
So
The
those are
Gauntlet
like
is the blue and white ship.
Yeah, where's
the Headhunter is a white and maroon ship, and the Umbaran is some sort of droid.
Where's Robin?
Yeah.
Robin's not there.
So those are just like
Nobody cares
little
enough about Robin
models.
to get pictures.
Little models
You
of
don't
the
mean
set.
that.
Those are terrible. I don't like those.
You don't mean
I don't like the little ships either. That's just too. Like, I don't know. The droid's okay, I guess.
Yeah,
But
that's a functioning set. Well, the rest of them are just like little models.
Yeah. And they're not even that well detailed or anything. They're just the basic shape. You could build those with regular pieces.
Yes, you could.
All right, next up. Iron Man 3 12-inch figures have been spotted in Warrenville, Illinois. If you head down to Warrenville, Illinois, you can get the Arc Strike Iron Man and the Arc Strike Iron Patriot.
What's the jelly milk?
So, Do you buy 12-inch figures at all?
No.
Ever?
No.
Never? Nobody?
I bought
Did you buy an Optimus Prime 12-inch?
Titus. He wasn't 12-inch, was he? The Masterpiece, he's like 10-inch. No, I bought a Titus and a... What's his name? What's the big, tall, the bad giant?
Gygor?
No. Megator.
Megator. I thought he was the Decepticon that turned into the gun, and then they made him into the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Megatron. I started watching Transformers Prime.
Yeah.
Damn, that show's amazing.
Yeah, it's actually not bad at all.
But I'm kind of upset though. At the same point, it's like bittersweet because I'm like, dude, I don't ever want this to stop. And then I realize there's 52 episodes, and then now I'm like, that's too many episodes. So I'm like on episode like 20.
Well, you know, I'm torn because I stopped buying Transformers toys because I hated the movies and I hated the look of the robots and everything. And then Prime came along, and they're kind of like halfway between the original and the movie, but they have more of that. I like the basic shapes and the basic look of those. So I started buying some of the Prime toys, and now I've started to kind of get into them, and I've got, you know, like a shelf of them. And now they've come out with Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, and those are the dumbest looking things.
Have you seen them
not,
in the store?
Mr. TF Prime
I've
has
seen
been
them.
doing reviews
I've
for our
seen those.
website. Yeah,
I've seen those.
but I just, you know, part of the reason why I liked Prime is because you turn them into a car, and it was a simple looking car. You know, there weren't a lot of attachments. There wasn't a lot of funky stuff. It was that basic solid shape. And now what they've done is they've taken that car and they put spikes all over his arms and spikes all over his back and fins down the side. And it's like, come on.
They got some new Year of the Snake Transformers that are coming out, and they look badass.
Yeah.
Year of the Snake?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm pretty sure they're like Japanese exclusives or Chinese exclusives or Tokyo or whatever. It's all the same.
Well, order me one. We'll check it out.
I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you can.
You call up some dude randomly in Japan. You say, buy one of those and mail it to me.
Don't you got a guy?
Not in Japan.
Well, I'm sure your one guy can make it happen.
Well, maybe I'll see what you can do.
Just send another pick.
All right, next
got
up.
A guy that's got a guy.
An
He
employee
likes my guy.
at Walmart was going through their system, randomly looking at stuff, and he found listings for the 2013 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures. We've got Mutagen Ooze Turtles, Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo. So I guess maybe they come with slime?
Sure.
Or do they look mid-transformation?
That'd be sweet.
But then you're getting your Baxter Stockman, your Leatherhead, Rat King, Snakeweed, Cockroach, a Mauser 7-pack, which is actually...
Winner.
Yes, 7 of them. That's awesome.
Winner.
There's a second Splinter and a second Shredder. Ninjas, Don and Leo, and Ninjas, Mike and Ralph. So I'm guessing those are 2-packs. Stealth Leonardo, Stealth Raphael, Donatello, Michelangelo. Which Stealth isn't that what they called the one?
They're the black
from
they're all blacked out. Yeah.
From Comicon last year and
Yeah.
C2E2.
Yeah, those will probably be worth getting. They're cool.
Spider Bites and Neutralizer.
Spider Bite seems cool.
And then the Battle Shell Ninja Turtles for $19.99 coming to Walmart in 2013. The Ooze Sewer Cruiser, the Ooze Drop Copter, the Krang Hover Drone, and the Turtle Motorcycle. Now, there's no pictures of any of this stuff yet. The only picture is this screen of the Walmart computer that lists the stuff. But you can see the basic figures, $888, deluxe figures, $19.97, and then you've got these...
I gotta blow my nose.
Vehicles and stuff for $9.97.
Oh, it tells our cost too.
Yeah, so Walmart's cost on a figure they sell for $888 is actually $575. The ones they sell for $19.97 are costing them $13.69 or $68. I can't tell.
So they make decent profit considering the volume they do.
Their $9.97 figures are $675. So I mean, that's not an outrageous markup by any means. That's a decent markup, but I mean, if you're talking $6.75 up to $10, that's less markup than we usually have on stuff that we get through here. So, so they're not really, you know, raking anybody over the coals, and it kind of gives you an idea of why Toys R Us prices are a little bit higher because they're probably doing a straight double.
Yeah, but they're selling like 50 million cases, so.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying they're losing their shirt over it or anything. I'm just saying they're doing all right.
We got 2. Oh, hell yeah.
Now, we've got carded images of Marvel Legends 2013 Wave 1. We've got Protector, Hyperion, Archangel, Red She-Hulk, Ultimate Captain America, Wolverine, and your Build-A-Figure is Hitmonkey in this line.
Oh, I love Hitmonkey.
So do I. But I don't want to buy all the figures to get them, though.
And he's gonna... They don't show hip.
There's his body
how is
right
he a
there.
builder
There's
figure?
Red
So
Hulk.
he's gonna
That's
be huge?
awesome.
Red She-Hulk.
Yeah. Thank you. Whatever.
Oh, well, he's in normal size.
I mean, Hit Monkey's a little shorter. He's like right above the waist of the regular figure.
Go over. Let's see Let's see the Captain America.
You know the problem with the Marvel Legends lines, they're too expensive.
How much are they now?
$17.99 or something like that.
Eek.
No, they were 20 something.
Oh.
$21.99.
They were $20 at the Comicon.
$21.99.
Yeah. Wolverine comes in his X-Force outfit.
Okay.
So
They're
you
expensive.
do have a variant.
Okay, no more effing Wolverines. We get it. Okay, we get it.
Or Captain America.
Yeah, or Captain America. We get it.
No more Spider-Mans. Can we get another Spider-Man? Can we get a Hulk?
Cyborg.
Can we get an Iron Man?
I still never got that big time Spider-Man. I still want one.
We need a Thor.
Which one do you want?
The black one with the green stripes on him.
Yeah, you can still find him.
Yeah,
Where at?
he's not so
I'll find
hard
him.
to find yet. I saw him at 6th Street
Okay.
recently.
Yeah.
In a clearance aisle.
Not in the clearance aisle.
They weren't clearance, but they were in the clearance aisle.
Yeah.
Sideshow.
You know how they do.
Yeah.
Sideshow proudly presents the Yoda Master 6-scale figure. Inspired by his appearance in Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of the Clones and Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. He includes the Jedi Council and hover chair accessories that recreate memorable scenes of the Jedi Council. Your
Listen,
favorite moments when everybody sat around and went,
hey, you know what I wonder? I hate Star Wars because they try to jam it down your throat constantly. Is this what people feel about when we talk about He-Man because they don't like He-Man?
people who don't like He-Man, yes, that's how they feel.
Well, they don't try to jam He-Man down our throat like Star Wars.
But
hasn't been in
He-Man
theaters.
fans do.
Star Wars has been in theaters for 50 years. Can we let it go?
Well, or 5.
It's been way more than 5. When was the last one?
I
Return
appreciate
of the
Star
Sith.
Wars and I kind of like it, but I don't care anymore about the toys.
Dude, I mean, it's just like every time we could do Star Wars toys every day.
I just like the fact that Yoda comes with a Hellraiser box.
Yeah, he's
So-
trying to figure it
You
out.
have Pinhead coming out and attacking
He's trying
Yoda.
to figure it out.
Well, you know when you did that, right? In the movie. He was
Oh.
like,
Was that an apple? That's the size of it.
Really?
is?
Yeah, that was for
Hell.
scale. They have a picture
So,
of an apple
you know.
sitting next to the chair.
happened.
So he's on scale of 12-inch figures,
Well, he's a 1/6 scale.
but he's on scale with 12-inch
He
figures.
is
He's probably like
5.5 inches tall.
Okay, that's the
I'm
biggest
glad, I'm
apple
glad
I've
we're
ever
debating
seen.
this.
Then go
when
back
we-
down.
When we were like, oh, I don't
Okay,
know.
get real.
That's like a 4-inch apple.
That's this big. What kind of apples are they eating?
No, that seems about right.
No, that's a hell of a fruit salad.
Well, just because you only make out with Adam's apples, and you don't
What
know
the
how
hell?
size apples.
That means dudes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Because I thought he meant apples named.
Oh, is that
Adam.
what that means? I've been using that all kinds of wrong. I thought those were those green ones, the Granny Adam apples.
Oh, what? I've been using that all wrong.
Oh,
I got
wait,
snack
is there
size.
a price on Yoda? Yoda
$99.
is
$100.
$100. $99.99.
It's Sideshow. That's pretty
Hey,
cheap.
we
for
sold
Sideshow.
that Jabba the Hutt. What was that? $300? $230? Something like that.
Where's our drinks?
2:30 when they walked into the store and said, "Yes!" and came
He walked out.
and they all high-fived each other.
Yeah, we're leaving the store now. We just got Jabba.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
exactly how that
Yes.
story went. We're like, what?
Hey, that's how I'm gonna be tonight when I get them triple stuffed Oreos.
Oh,
Doug, they got them at Shop and Save. Yes.
All right. Next up, Sideshow's new statue of Conan the Barbarian, Fury of the Beast.
did we just do
Oh, Star Wars, right to the statues. Crazy.
Did we do this
Well,
last
Sideshow.
week? Oh,
so.
wow.
But there are two versions. There's a standard version and a Sideshow exclusive version, which features the Black Beast.
Get out of here.
$500.
Boom!
1/5 scale.
Baller toy.
28 inches tall. A deadly battle between Conan and a monstrous opponent.
Godzilla.
You can give him a broadsword, an axe, or a dagger.
Well, that's worth $500.
So you either get the regular version is the white monster. Oh, and there's that apple. Look, they put an apple there just see. So it's in scale. You can see the scale. There's the apple.
Okay.
That's a small apple.
So you can either get a gorilla or a yeti.
Yes. Would you go for Abominable Snowman, or would you go?
I would
for
go
the Grizzly
definitely go
Bear?
with the Yeti.
Oh, that's King Kong.
King Kong or a Yeti. I want
Oh,
the Yeti.
that reminds me. I forgot to bring Grizzly Adams again.
Of course you did.
Yeah, well,
What did I do?
I don't want to give it up.
That's what she said.
Oh, snap!
You want to watch it now?
I don't.
Weird.
The old man at his work does.
He's not old. Well, I guess he is old.
You call him the old man at work.
He is the old man at work, I guess.
So, anyway.
Okay, that's a side story for another time.
All right. Hasbro has announced that they are canceling the Star Wars Droid Factory line.
No!
You almost had a complete droid.
Man!
They unveiled it at Star Wars Celebration last summer, wanted to give everybody a sneak peek, but then they've noticed that through the course of development, the price would have to be increased, and the value that they were adding with the droid parts was no longer substantiated. So they've decided to rework the 3 3/4 inch figure program to create a line that is on par with the vintage collection. So a bunch of the figures that you were going to see in the Droid Factory line will now be in that vintage collection, straight retail type setup. So
What if I unplug this?
then the mouse would stop working.
Oh, that's it?
And it would go dunk dunk.
Is that it? That's not worth it.
Also, they said a lot of the vintage collection figures were hard to find in 2012, so they will re-release many of the figures this spring so that you can get your hands on them this time around. So fans of the 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures,
Don't be doing that.
you can get some stuff.
I was making sure we still had 2 viewers. I didn't want them to leave.
Hey, look, those things were not hard to find. They were everywhere.
Well, no, there were certain ones that were hard to find. Like, not that they were all hard to
You guys
find.
see my new shirt? My Power Ranger. I got a Duke Green Ranger shirt.
Whoa, quit bragging.
It's awesome, though.
Yeah, rub it in my face, why don't you? Big
Sorry.
jerk.
Go ahead.
Diamond Select Toys has photos on 2 upcoming Star Trek releases. There's the Generations version of the Enterprise B. That was when Kirk died, supposedly, but he
That's
went to the
kinda sweet.
Nexus. And
How much?
the
That's good useless information.
Next Generation Enterprise D.
Let me take it in and just...
They
let
have
it fall
lights
out.
and sounds and everything like that on them. So these are probably, what, 40, 50?
So they look exactly like the old Playmate ones. But in a
Well,
new
they have
box.
higher detail. They're Art Asylum sculpted.
You're a Star Trek guy. What do you think? I like that one.
They look exactly like the old ones.
You like the Next Generation?
Yeah. Do you
I
think- are you
like the
thinking about-
Enterprise B overall.
Do
I
you
mean,
think you're going to pick either one of these up?
it depends on what the price is.
Oh, yeah, Trace.
Okay, 40.
40? I'd probably pick up Next Generation for 40. I don't know about that Enterprise. Is that Enterprise B? If I saw that like 25 at C2E2, I'd definitely pick it up.
Or we could steal it. Well,
Dun dun dun!
Huh.
Pop Vinyl Figures is making Domo as DC Comics characters.
Why
Those of you
not?
unfamiliar with Domo, Domo is basically a big brown guy that does this.
And he's ruling the toy market of the
hey,
Asian
remember,
He shows
we
up
talked about this not too long
everywhere.
ago, and I was like, I don't even know what the hell that is. And you guys showed me, and I was like, oh, that thing.
That thing's everywhere.
Yeah, and
If you go to
nobody,
Comicon, he's the mascot.
like everywhere. But it's like nobody really likes him or knows him or collects him, but he's on everything or he's in every booth somewhere. Like everybody has something.
Where'd it
that's
come
Domo.
from? Is it Japanese?
It's a Japanese thing.
You know, they're weird.
So there's a blue version of Batman, a Dark Knight version of Batman, which is the black and gray. You've got your Superman, your Green Lantern, and the Flash.
Hey, do you want to know something really weird?
No.
And the Super Sentai Power Rangers Japanese,
All right, go ahead.
the bad chicks or the evil villains, the villainettes, usually came from a porn industry. So like most of the villains in the different series from Super Sentai were in porn at one time.
Wait. Are you saying that the characters? It was like a porn star who turned
Yes.
into a supervillain?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Not like part of the story. Like
Okay.
Like if
alright.
Jenna Jameson was like, they're like, look.
They hired porn actresses
Yes.
to play. Okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
did you
research back any of their
backtrack?
previous roles?
Did you collect the?
I mean, because you collect Power Rangers, you should be collecting the Japanese porn.
Did you get the?
I mean,
porn?
it is legitimate as
Yeah,
part of
did you
this.
buy?
First of all.
Did you buy it to batch it up so you'd be like, I got the complete series?
No, but I did. That is very entertaining.
Although,
to me,
if you would watch them back to back, you'd get a whole different view of why they become villains.
I think that's like documentary worthy.
That's why she mad. He put that right in her butt and didn't even ask her. Sorry.
Oh my gosh! All right. Anybody going to Emerald City Comicon? Anybody? Show of hands. In Seattle,
Seattle?
March 1st through the 3rd.
Oh, we're not going?
Seattle?
Yeah, well, we'll see. I still have a key to the real world house, so we can run by and see how it looks nowadays.
Yeah. How's Lex?
Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, Funko has announced that they will have the Marvel Universe Pop Vinyl Phoenix Green variant. Previously, this was available in red, but now you can get it in green because this is the Emerald City Comicon.
I'll have to get that.
Ooh.
Mariah has all the chick ones.
Pop vinyl? Really? Well, it's only going to be $15. So if anyone out there is going to be at Emerald City Comic Con, drop us a line. Let us know. Scotty wants one of those pop vinyls.
Ooh,
Seriously.
Phoenix.
She'd like that.
I'm not sick of the Phoenix thing. Let it go.
No, that's University of Phoenix. They wouldn't give you a degree because you didn't
They
show up
would.
for the classes.
I wanted to be a locksmith.
Hey, I can't wait for this. I'm serious.
All right, NECA has revealed a John Rambo figure. Now, we talked actually about 2 months ago about the preview pic that they showed of the body that they were working on. Yeah, it was just the gray sculpt of the buck there. But now they actually have the finished figure showing up.
Looks good.
6 1/4 inches tall, 25 points of articulation.
Rambo. No, that gun is out of scale.
His what?
No, I think that's about right.
Hey, you ever seen Rambo?
Who is it?
Rambo.
Oh, Rambo! I thought you said Rambo.
I thought you said Dumbo.
I was thinking Ronco, the guy who did the spray on hair.
I was thinking that Domo guy again. I don't know where I was.
I was thinking you said Dumbo. I was trying to figure out where the little mouse was.
No, the gun is. It looks
anyway,
slightly too large.
This will be coming out April 2013. This is their standard NECA line, so you're probably thinking like what, $15, $17?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, $17.99. That's fine.
I mean, they haven't pushed
I'll pick
above
it up.
20 yet, have
I'll
they?
pick it up.
They haven't pushed any of them.
No, they're like in the mid-teens.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up. I want it.
Are
they going to release other...
They'll probably go to Toys R Us, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want it. So if you see it, you email me.
Now we can. Now if we get a Dolph Lundgren, oh, it'd be on.
Lundgren?
Who's Dolph Lundgren?
They'd have a great conversation together. It'd be awesome.
If he dies, he dies. That's what he said about Apollo.
You leave in peace.
And Mr. T.
Oh God,
all right.
That's not him.
That was Dolph Lundgren.
All right,
I come in peace.
Oh, he was.
Yes, thank you.
Whatever.
I come in
Take your
peace.
Tron hat
You
off.
leave in pieces.
All right, final story here. Thundercats Minimates Series 3.
Oh, is there a series 2?
Yeah, we talked about it a long time ago, actually. So thanks for watching the show. Icon Heroes is bringing the news of the third wave here. This will have Cheetara, Tigra, Wily Kit, and Wily Cat. And then I guess there's a Roe Bear Burble Bill that will be some sort of variant or something. Not sure exactly how that works.
Pictures.
There's
Ooh,
Wily Kit, and there's Burble,
I want it.
and there's Cheetara,
See, now I
Tigra.
do have to go back and get them all
Wily Cat.
because they're awesome.
They're wearing a pink dress.
Because she wears
That's
pink.
a chick.
That's
That's
a
a girl.
joke. Because it was funny.
What the hell's the matter with them?
I don't know. Panther don't care. No, I'm not wearing that today. I was wearing it yesterday. Today's the
Grow
regular
up, dude.
Thundercats.
Let it go. That was 20 years ago.
Actually, I wonder if it doesn't really say, but I wonder if the Roe Bear Burble, if that comes with Wily Kit and Wily Cat. Like if it's Wily Kit and then Burble's in the middle.
I don't know.
But we'll have to
Google
see. You Google it.
Why is there townhouse crackers just sitting there?
Because they're delicious.
Okay.
We're going to eat them.
All right, now it's time for the fan corner here. We've got some questions that are brought to us from you. If you go to jointheforums.com, part of the Pop Culture Network, you can join our official message boards. And there we always have a thread under the It Figures for the fan corner, usually started by Clone Yoshi.
Is there any questions in the chat room?
I don't know. No one's chatting. They're just watching.
No questions?
They don't want to talk to us. They just want to watch us. Or they've turned it on and then like they're recording their own stream so they can save it for offline later.
That's how you
so they're not really watching.
They dub over voices, then they can be like, "This is our show."
Maybe.
Whatever.
You never know.
Okay.
But yeah, 2 people.
One
of them just dropped. Oh, he got scared. We were calling him out, so he got. Oh crap! Now they saw me. I better get off. I better get off.
Why are they pointing at me?
I better get off.
Aboard! His mom just runs in and plugs it from the wall.
Ah!
All
right. Clone Yoshi, starting out our fan corner thread, says, "Hey guys, who do you want to make an appearance in this year's episodes of Ninja Turtles?"
Pizza face.
Well, we know that let's see, Rat King, Snakeweed, Cockroach. Those are all going to be on there.
I was always a Rat King fan. I really
Spider
was.
Bites. Who's Neutralizer? He's a newt, I would assume.
And I always liked the what were the Cherians, the Zach or whatever the names were.
Yeah, the Centurions or
The little space guys.
Zach Morris? Saved by the Bell?
Kind of looked like him.
I don't know why I
He had
try
glasses,
to
though.
have real conversations with you people. No, it was like Zach something or whatever.
Yeah,
I
the
think.
nutrient, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the aliens.
Yeah. And they had the figures.
The flying car. They had a
yeah,
flying car.
yeah, they had a flying car, and the one had they all had like pointy hair.
Is that on the cartoon?
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't watch the cartoon a whole lot.
Oh.
I just read the comics.
All right.
Oh, is that your point of reference?
Well, I want
then
pizza
don't know
face.
About it.
Yeah, I know. Because I want to see Cerebus the Aardvark. I want to see him show up.
What?
Yeah, he was in the comics.
I don't read comics.
Yeah, exactly.
Your point of reference. Your
That's
point
what
of
I'm saying,
reference.
yeah, you know.
It's dumb.
Yeah.
We don't get it.
You don't know. You don't got it. You can't hang. What can I say? Although I did ask, can I vote for me? And he said, I guess. So I would like to see me on Teenage
You're
Mutant
not an
Ninja
old
Turtles this year.
character. Does he say old character?
No, it just says, who do you want to make an appearance?
Well, if it was
So
Lego,
I'd like to see me make
if
an
it was
appearance.
Legoland, you'd just be taking out the garbage. No big deal.
Yeah, exactly. I am the Lego garbage man, in case you're wondering.
Why?
There's a little
You
Lego
see
set.
that?
There's a little Lego set. That
It's actually the garbage truck that you build for Lego, and then it comes with a little dude
and it looks just like dirt.
wearing a hat, glasses, beard,
Goatee.
bringing out the thing of
It's
trash.
So
the
that's
dirt
you.
Lego.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's me as Lego.
Well, I want to be a Lego guy. Who can I be?
I don't know, but not the garbage man, because that's taken.
He's taken. All right.
Hey, who's got two thumbs? Who's the garbage man in Legoland? This guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm every just random guy with a plain face.
You are.
That's it.
With a big old head.
And you were in Mega Man Legends.
I was?
Yeah.
Who was he?
Did you ever play that game
Big head man?
on PlayStation 1?
Oh, it's PlayStation 1. I don't get your point of reference.
Yeah, all right, we didn't play that one.
Well, we get it.
Yeah, whatever. All right, next up, Belgian Lego Man. See, tying it all together.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Belgian Lego Man says, "Hey guys, Happy New Year."
Happy New Year.
A donkey.
The one Lego theme I wish I didn't miss out on was the Indiana Jones line of Lego released some years ago. Never got around to buying those because I got back into serious Lego collecting after that line was discontinued.
I have multiples of every piece of that.
So are you going to sell
you
them?
gonna sell
to
them?
him?
Belgian Lego Man?
No. Apparently, the problem is they're like, for whatever reason, they are insanely valuable right now.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Our viewer came back.
super
by the way.
high. They're super high. All the sets are like, and they were like really clearance, and no one wanted them when they were out. As soon as they dropped out of the market, now they're like a couple $100 a
Shot
set.
through the roof.
So, yeah.
Well, he wants to know which toy line do you guys think should return and be widely available in every retail store? So what toy line or what?
Monster in my pocket.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'd like to see Muscle come back.
Well,
That'd
I
be
mean,
cool.
if the trash pack things are working out right now, why don't they do blind bag?
Yeah, Muscle would be
monsters?
the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blind bag monsters, muscles. Yeah.
Or Guts.
Guts.
Guts. I'd love to see some Guts.
Ooh, or Guts, the TV show? Guts?
What was Guts the TV show?
It was on Nickelodeon. They had to climb the aggro crag.
I didn't have cable growing up, so I don't get your point of reference.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it in a book? No.
You didn't read the comic?
I didn't read.
Guts?
I didn't read. Don't get your
No.
point.
Honestly, no.
So.
I didn't have cable.
I said
How
comic
about
of Guts.
like a commemorative GoBots on the old style cards?
Ooh, that'd be
That'd be nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Some of the original Machine Robos.
Just replicas of the old.
Leader 1.
Hey, did you ever get your Optimus yet?
Yes, I did get my Optimus.
Awesome. How is it?
It's all right. It's got some issues.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
oh.
Well, yeah. Well, anyway,
That's
I'll do a video on it.
We'll
Probably
talk about
Friday,
it after this.
but it's something.
Was it a video? Oh, I'll get your point of reference. I read things.
What the F is the internet? All right. Up next, Bumble Jumper says Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you and your families are well. As a fan of various toy lines, I sometimes grab a few of the rare variants or one-off figures. With the Transformers, I've tried for the BotCon exclusives, but they are far too expensive to pick up on the secondary market.
Word.
As collectors, do you go out and try to find the one-off figures? And if you missed them the first time around, would you spend the extra money to buy them on eBay or elsewhere? Loving the show. Keep up the good work.
No, if I miss them, I'm like I don't want to spend the money.
It depends.
I figure like I'll find them at some point cheap if I just hold out.
It really depends on the line, because like for the Infinite Heroes line from DC, I did do that. Like, and every variant that they had, I tried to buy on eBay or find somebody that lived nearby wherever they had them to get them.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
That was everyone. Not as bad as the Marvel Universe because they didn't make as many as the Marvel Universe. So that line was. I've got a complete set of that, and that one wasn't too bad.
So you pretty much is what he's saying.
Marvel Universe broke me.
What he's saying is the He-Man figures, like I was talking about earlier. I'll just find them at a toy show.
Well, yeah, but like San Diego Comicon exclusives.
Oh.
Do you go out of your way to get those exclusives?
Well,
Not
if I'm
anymore.
there.
Not anymore. If I learned anything about the Comic-Con exclusives over the last couple of years, you're gonna find those everywhere cheap. I can't really think of it. Yeah, Hasbro's the only thing. And those come down over time, but those are generally
That
high.
jet that was there, Starscream with Cobra Commander, that's still super expensive.
Really? I got a couple of
I will say that he's absolutely right though.
let's give it to you.
The BotCon exclusive
Go on.
Transformers are super nice. Was it Shattered
Did you?
Mirror Shattered Images,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, where all the Autobots are the Decepticons and the Decepticons are the Autobots. Like those are cool. I just like those.
Those are
for
super
being,
crazy high expensive.
Yeah, and those are ridiculous expensive even to begin with, and then plus try to buy them on the secondary market. It ain't happening. Those are ones I wish would get a wide release because I love the idea of like Soundwave. The cassette player Soundwave as a good guy, all white with blue accents. Like that's a sweet looking figure. Like
You,
I love
you can get it right now
Whoa,
for
was
$300.
that sweet?
Sweet.
I'm sorry, I don't get agitated.
Yeah, well,
I don't use your point of reference.
I went to a
don't use those.
fraternity in
What's an adjective?
1996,
we don't
and I
do
learned that phrase. Sweet. You had to wear your hair. You had to wear your hat like this. You had to quote the song "You're unbelievable," and then it's sweet, bro.
When you were
It's
young,
sweet.
when you
Let's
were
go
young
play
man.
Froth,
What's Frawl?
frisbee golf.
Oh. Was that around then?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was. Did you invent it?
I did, yeah.
Oh. Beer pong?
All right. Nathan Thomas says, "Have you guys seen the new Hobbit figures, and what do you think of them?"
No, actually, I haven't been looking
I
for
walked by him, kind of just glanced at him. I didn't really. They got them at Toys R Us.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen them. I've seen the pictures of them, but I don't think I've seen them in the stores anywhere.
Oh, you know what? I have seen them. I was like... I'm just making that up. I'm sorry. I'm a liar. I was trying to be cool like I go to Toys R Us, but I know.
Just to buy all the Legos that are on clearance.
We're not even drinking tonight. This is already a great.
Yeah, where's
show.
all the beer?
Yeah, I ran out.
Oh, we have some old...
Oh yeah, you want some champagne from last week?
No.
Because it's still
It's
so
good. It's not
No,
old.
it's not.
I'll drink it.
Of course you will. Well, Rick's just gonna... So,
Oh, that's actually super good. I'm serious.
yeah, it's like $3.
Yeah, it is good. I promise.
No, it's not good. I
Yes, it
drank
is.
But the point is, it's been sitting there for a week.
It's fine. It's
Well,
champagne.
It popped. It popped, so it's still good.
That's the champagne of champagne. That's the stuff we take to the weddings and get hammered off of.
Yeah, I drank like 2 of those.
That's the
last
stuff that the manager used to bring. What's his name? For wrestling.
week. The manager.
Yeah, the guy, he used to rent the limo. We used to come up.
Jackie Sazerac.
That was what he brought.
Sazerac.
Sazerac.
Jackie Sazerac.
When we were wrestlers, he would get, 3 cases of champagne, and he would just
And it
give
was all
everybody
this,
a bottle of this stuff.
The $3.97 a
Because
bottle.
it's dirt cheap, but it really is good.
It is good.
It is good. So we would all get trashed after the wrestling shows off the champagne. And he would always rent a limo for the
He
wrestling
would get a
show.
big stretch limo,
So
and they
we would
drive it
take it.
into the arena, and everybody get out. And then afterwards, like, he'd pull back up to the show. He would take those guys after their match, be like, "Oh, we're just going to drive around a little bit." And he'd come back like 2 hours later and be like, "Hey, you want to go for a ride?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." And it's like 3 hours of just sitting there being like,
Because he had to have it for like 4 or 5 hours at a time. So
and he didn't want to save any of the champagne. Like, he wanted it gone. He's like, "There's still a case left. You
we'd
guys better
slam
get
it.
drinking."
We'd slam it.
Like, I didn't know if this old guy was going to start taking advantage of people or what.
So what was the point of him spending that money?
He didn't care.
Well, that
He
was
had-
his
he had
character.
money.
Like, his character in wrestling was that he was a guy who had a lot of money, threw it around, kind of like $1 million man.
But
So
he had a lot of money. He threw a
But
lot
he
of money
did
around.
have a lot of money.
If you went out to a bar,
He owned like
with
a
Dave,
trucking company. And
If you went out to a bar with Dave, you was good. You didn't have to pay for nothing.
No. Yeah, and not well drinks either. He'd be like, "Grab that top shelf." I'm like, "Yeah, buddy." All right. Next up, Reorden says, "What are your thoughts on the new Justice League movie, and who would you like to see portray each character?"
Hate it.
Well, first of all, do you think they can do justice to a Justice League movie? That's been a big concern over the last, decade. is whether or not they could ever.
Well, the only thing is that Avengers just happened and it was amazing, and they used all the original characters from the Avengers shows, or from the Iron Man, Thor. They used all the Captain America. So,
well, if they make it like the Green Lantern, it'll be good.
if they get all the characters that played those people, then it does have a chance. But
well, like they're talking about Joseph Gordon-Levitt being Batman, as if he took over Batman from Bruce Wayne, his character. They're talking of bringing the Ryan Reynolds era version of Green Lantern, but have it not be Ryan Reynolds,
but for why?
And have it be a more serious character.
Why?
Because the movie didn't do very well, so they're going to try to retool the character a little bit.
It just kind of ruins the image when you do that.
When you use other characters?
Yeah, because it just bothers you.
A different actor?
You know it's somebody else.
But they did that in Avengers.
I know.
Who? The Hulk? Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, but...
Okay.
Completely different guy.
Yeah, but he did way better.
Maybe they'll have someone way better playing Green Lantern.
You're a liar.
I mean, granted,
maybe
Ryan Reynolds
Lantern,
was
right.
in Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place, and that does set a high watermark for acting.
I will
However,
agree with that.
He did an amazing Deadpool.
No. If Christian Bale's not Batman, that's lame. If the new guy...
But he's not Batman, though.
He is.
But he's not Batman. He gave it up.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
We don't necessarily
Did you see the
know.
end of the movie?
Yeah, that didn't say he gave it up. I just said
he retired.
He took a break.
No, the whole point was he retired to move to the French Riviera with Catwoman.
He was just taking some time off.
That is what they said.
No, okay, listen, when you work 8 hours, jerk, you get an hour break. That's
he got a
doing.
vacation. He took a vacation.
He took an 8-year vacation in between the two movies, remember?
No.
He was the old man. He hadn't done anything in forever.
No.
That was the whole point of the opening of that movie, was that he hadn't left Wayne Manor
What's
in
a
like
movie?
7
We
years.
don't get your references.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, what, is this a film?
I would like to see, the guy who played Putty should play Martian Manhunter.
Who's Putty?
Putty from Seinfeld.
Yeah, I don't get that.
He's on Rules of Engagement now.
No.
Who is Putty in Seinfeld?
Yeah, try to get some...
Elaine's boyfriend. He played the Tick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he should be Martian Manhunter.
Why? He's too big.
Martian Manhunter's big.
No, but he's all jacked. Martian Manhunter's not jacked.
He's not jacked.
That guy was
He's
jacked.
He's a stocky dude.
Spoon!
Well, a lot of that was foam.
Hey,
muscles
I hated that show sucked.
What?
I wish it was.
Although the animated series I liked a lot.
The
better
cartoon
than
was
live
so
action.
good.
Yeah.
Love the cartoon. No, the live action show was just too. It was too drug.
What about like Wonder Woman? That's a problem they've been having in Hollywood for the last couple of years, is trying to find the right person. No.
She's so hot.
I did a good picture. They did a good photo of her.
Yeah, but she's a terrible actress. I'd like to get
not
somebody who
a
can
terrible
actually
actress. She's just
act.
super
All she has to do is bend over weird, like get into her jet and.
She's gonna pop her invisible hood and.
You're gonna pop your hood, aren't you?
For sure.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Boy.
Who could they really get? Ooh, let's just wrap it up and let's get Topanga.
Oh.
Topanga?
Topanga
All right,
as
she's gonna be Wonder Woman.
Hey, she's coming back. She's coming back to the TV.
She got a new show?
Yeah, Girl Meets World.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like her daughter?
Mm-hmm.
Ah! So it's like her and the dude from the original show got married?
Yep.
Okay,
and
that's their kid? I'd watch that show. I'd watch the spinoff.
I just want to see Topanga.
College years.
She did all right. She came up right.
All right.
Topanga.
Milk did a body good.
Big Dave Double XL says, "Hey guys, I was excited to hear on the news desk that we're getting a new '60s Batman line. It got me thinking. That's the one guy.
What's the?
You always say, who's that one guy? It's like this one guy on the news desk. That's the one guy who watches the show.
What's the news desk?
Exactly.
He doesn't get our reference.
He says, it got me
does.
thinking about the line of Batmobiles that Hot
Doug.
Toys is putting out. They showed off the 60s Batmobile last year, but no word on when it's coming out. How far in advance do they announce their items? Are you excited for this line at all? And I hope this new line will have no effect on the Hot Toys line. All right.
They've done this before.
First of all, Hot Toys will announce stuff way in advance. Because they will start to work on something in like September, and it won't come out until like February 2 years later. Like, that's just... They work on stuff forever and ever and ever and ever.
Yeah, they have very bad times meeting their ship dates.
Because they want it to look great. I mean, they do want it to look like the best possible product.
They have figures right now that they're over a year late on in their lineup.
Yeah, but they don't care, and they still sell. So who cares?
That's why
it gets
you
people
always
overexcited.
You don't rush quality.
That's why every time you're like, why are they releasing this thing? That license was like 2 years ago. Well,
like Predator.
Because their blind man that sculpts everything by hand is busy.
And Scotty got a text.
Whoa!
And he knocked over a box.
I didn't do that.
All right. As far as the new Mattel line, There aren't really any details. Nick, the toy columnist, in his second toy column, you can check it out at thatnewtoysmell.com, part of the Pop Culture Network.
Okay, good plug.
He did his second column talking about ideas for that 60s Batman line. So if you want to you can go read it. Nick's toy column. That's before he got a title. Now it's the Spotlight. But before he came up with a title, it was just Nick, the toy columnist, toy column.
I like that.
I thought it was a little long.
Catchy. It's
It was
catchy.
a little long.
It's catchy.
Put that on a T-shirt.
So yeah, you can go check that out. He had some thoughts about that, and then also I think he asked some questions in one of his videos at New York Comicon.
Which didn't happen.
Yeah, whatever. No, last year.
Yeah.
You know, they do it more than once.
You didn't get your frame of reference.
All right, and speaking of Nick, the toy columnist, he asked this next question: what are you hoping to see at New York Toy Fair, which is coming up February 10th to the 13th?
Horde Troopers from the Masters line. Let's just get the Horde Troopers and get them out of the way before the line to kill the line or whatever.
Well, based
What
on
were
our
the Horde things that were like the little floaty that we got the artwork from
Night.
intern Rick?
What are they called? Night.
Robot Knights.
Robot Knights.
Robot Knights?
Mm-hmm.
Are those ever going to be made?
Well, maybe
Oh, I'm
because
sure.
they got Filmation license now. So that was the problem why they didn't get released.
What was that?
Somebody ripped a carpet back here
Creeks.
or something. I don't know.
Creeks.
Aflac.
Based on our last year's New York Toy Fair coverage, Legos was the #1 viewed thing. So I think I'm looking.
Are you going again?
I don't know. I'm waiting for Lego to say, "Come on in," because that's literally if Lego says you're invited again. I
With
will,
a giveaway?
yeah,
Because you get that giveaway pays for your
no,
whole
it's
trip?
just because
Except for he doesn't sell it in time and doesn't pay for his whole trip.
No, well, the thing is, based on our views, that couple minutes in there in the viewing of the Lego booth gets us majority, like 50% of our views.
Although, did you register? Did you do the registration?
I'm already- I'm registered.
Yeah,
You
okay.
register me too?
I'm registered.
I'm going.
I just got
Did
to...
you register you?
Hey, you register me?
Do you go to it?
Yeah, am I going? Who's going to go with you? You and Gwen?
Gwen.
Oh, that ought to be
I'm not going.
great.
All I would do is go in there and film the booth and leave.
Yeah. I want some
Are you
free
going
stuff.
to C2E2?
Yeah.
Did you fill out the thing and send
No.
it in?
They
You
don't
better
give.
do
They
that
don't
now.
do that anymore. They don't give out. Everybody goes. You get one bag per group.
Right, and I get it.
That's for
You're
you.
so silly.
All right.
So I may go. I don't know yet. I'm not sure.
So Lego is really the only thing. What about you? Any toys you're hoping to see there?
The Horde Troopers.
Horde Troopers.
2-pack Horde Troopers. Make it happen.
I just want to see.
Gwildor.
I want to see what's next to that whole DC Unlimited line. They're like, hey, we're doing the All Stars line. No, we're not doing All Stars. We're doing Unlimited. Shut up. And then they like showed 2 waves of figures and it didn't say another word about it.
Well, no, they're still showing the figures.
Where?
On
There's a whole bunch of Batman ones and
That's
other
wave 2.
Well, okay, then wave 3. I want to see what's
Wave
wave
3
3.
should be. They should be releasing images quick.
Well, I want to see. That's what I want to see. All right. The Eternal Reviews says, hey guys, this is my first time writing in the forums. My question is for Rick. Hey Rick! What's your favorite franchise of all time?
Oh, the sad,
He-Man.
the puppets, the sad puppets.
Sad Puppets. SadTrombone.com.
He would go and do some horror series. Oh, I really enjoy the Puppet Master series.
Well, I'm glad you asked. The Eternal Reviews.
Also, random question. What size are your plugs? Mine are 7/16.
His are 432s. I don't know.
They're like, they're
Don't, you can't, Rick is one of those people where you can't act like you know something and ask him. So Rick,
I'm sure he knows what size his plug
he'll
size.
get mad. Like,
Why?
even if you are correct about something and he feels differently about it.
What?
Be
There's
like,
Rick
Oh,
Miller.
wait, Rick answered. Right before he left, knowing that he couldn't stay for the show, he said, as I will not be able to attend the taping of It Figures 183,
Because he's busy.
I thought I would answer here for you. My favorite franchise of all time is hands down Masters of the
He-Man.
Universe. I love TMNT and many other franchises including Voltron, Thundercats, DC Universe, and many more, but it all begins and ends with that He-Man and Skeletor. Oh, and I'm pretty sure my plugs are 7/16 as well. It's been a while since I've gauged, but I'm pretty sure that's where I'm at. That's my Rick voice.
Love Rick.
XXO XXO XOXO XXO.
Rick.
Rick. InternRick13.com.
Oh, P.S. Skate or die. All right. That's
I hate taxidermy. All right. Final question. Actually, I better refresh this just in case there's another question at the bottom. Refresh the thread.
I doubt
and nothing. Okay, so I'll lock this.
Last question.
Yoda Soup. Yoda Soup says, "Hey guys, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure you guys don't collect Hot Toys collectibles due to their price tag."
Well, plus they're dolls. No, you know what? You're more so right than them being dolls or whatever, because the old Iron Man figures that they released, the Hot Toys Iron Man figures, those things were amazing, but they were just way too expensive.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to have one of those for $20. I wouldn't give them $150 or $200 or however much those were.
Well, those cases that we saw last week were pretty cool, but would you want to pay the $100?
Yeah, $100 for the case to put them in. Yeah.
Nope.
So anyway, what newly produced character would it take for you to jump in and buy it because you just had to have it in your collection?
Nothing.
I'm holding out for them to make an Iron Man or a Batman. I think they've done both of those already.
For Hot Toys? Yeah, they've definitely done both of those.
They did Iron Man several times.
And Batman several times, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Classic and Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises.
No. Don't get Hot Toys confused
Batman,
with...
No, because when Duvall was here,
they didn't. Those weren't Hot Toys. Those were the dolls. What were they?
No, not Tonner.
Artifacts.
That's what those were. Tonner.
Not Tonner.
Yeah, douchebag. That's what those were.
No.
Look up, Google it then. Or go to eBay and type in Hot Toys Batman.
Look.
I bet you. If I'm wrong, I bring beer next week. If you're wrong, you bring beer next week.
Oh, look. Hot Toys Batman.
You should have shook on it.
No, they did. I know what you're talking about.
There's Michael Keaton Batman, Dark Knight Rises Batman.
because there was a 12-inch
There's
DC
training
version.
outfit Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you owe me a beer.
From DC Direct, but there were.
Well, I'll bring beer
Hot
next
Toys.
week regardless. I mean, whatever.
Okay.
I like beer.
That'll work.
Yeah, I think it was like Mattel or somebody. Or
go to
DC
do
Direct.
Iron Man. Do Iron Man Hot Toys.
Version.
Hot Toys Iron Man. Topanga.
No. Scroll down.
Because there's a Mark 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Go type in Mark. Yeah, right there. Awesome.
Oh, you want that Mark 1?
Yeah, that's bad because his chest lights up too. Duvall had it or has it. His chest lights up and makes like a little noise. That thing's bad.
2008.
Yeah, but it's
re-released in 2011.
But it's like, what, $200?
It was 2 something back then.
Yeah, there's no price. There's no price listed there.
Yeah, it was 2 something back
then. That's badass, dude. That's badass.
It was like 230, something like that.
That's
yeah, I don't know if there is something that they could do that would make me be like, oh, I have to get that. Like, because even Tron, I didn't buy the Tonner Tron dolls because those are like $120, $140.
But you wanted to.
I wanted to. They were Tron, but I wasn't going to pay the $100 and some for them. So,
like, if they made a Hot Toys He-Man, there's just not enough stuff that would come with He-Man to make me want to pay $150 for it. You know what I mean? Like, what all could you put with him? What is
a battle axe, a sword?
No, a shield. And
Shield?
And maybe Orko. That's not worth it to me.
He gets
Thunder
like
Punch
chest
backpack?
straps.
Nope.
That's
not worth
it. He
it.
can get a Thunder Punch chest plate. Yeah.
He come with a new adventure sash.
He can
Nope,
light
not
up
worth
or
it.
something.
What's a sash?
Oh, you don't get my frame of reference?
No,
You've never worn clothes?
We don't wear clothes diagonally. Okay.
Toga. That's it for today, boys and girls.
Locking the thread.
Be sure to check out our other episodes of stuff on popculturenetwork.com, part of the Pop Culture Network.
At least got the .com right this time. So we've been talking about it lately,
.edu.
and we've been thinking about for this year what are we going to do. We thought about
Doing
doing
stuck in the pack.
that new toy smell, but in a different name or maybe in a different reference, include more than just toys. So if you guys are interested in seeing something like that, please let us know so we can decide what we're going to make this year. So we can bring you something a little different than It Figures, which we've been doing, and maybe move on to doing some newer show.
Nobody wants to do that, though, because now I'm back to It Figures, and it's fun again. It's cool again.
No one likes you. And so, drop us an email and let us know what you think and feel, and we'll make something happen.
Or just send him emails that say, Topanga! Because every time he gets one, he just sits there and he opens the computer and he clicks and it says Topanga, and he goes, Topanga! Kind of like O'Doyle
You
rules.
need to make that my ringtone.
And it's like a quarter-second delay, so I can watch my head turn. Huh? That's kind of cool.
Great.
That's weird.
That's amazing.
Okay. So we're done. Goodbye.
All right, so don't forget, if you want to leave us a voicemail, you can call area code 217-953-40225, I think is what it is.
Really? You don't even know
Yeah, I just have one of those. I've been drinking some champagne.
217-953-4027.
Wrong.
You can't give out the wrong number.
217-953-4025.
That's it.
That's our 24-hour voicemail line.
4025. I was off by a number.
Don't forget everything we have at popculturenetwork.com. If you just want to see toy stuff, you can go to thatnewtoysmell.com. If you want to see the comic stuff, you can go to ineedcomics.com. You can go to itfigurespodcast.com, comaholics.com. There's no fromthecommandcenter.com though.
Yes, there is.
I'm not sure if that show's going to work.
Yeah.
What is it?
It may not last. Like it's some Power Ranger show thing he's starting.
If you got .com, I gave it to you, so you should know it. Because
No.
you should be like, come to my .com.
I don't have one, I don't think.
Jerk.
Let me check.
Well, you, at like...
Talk about shoppcn.com.
Episode like 5 or 6, you're like, well, I wasn't sure if you were going to stick with this, so I wasn't ever going to... I'll get you your .com, and now I'm on episode like 44.
I don't think it was from... Yeah, it's from the...
Oh, from thecommandcenter.com.
There you go.
I thought you got it. As I said yes.
Do you use that?
Yeah.
Do you ever mention it?
Yeah.
From thecommandcenter.com. Like 42 episodes, you don't even use that.
Well, you didn't put up episode 43?
Did you send me 43?
Yeah, scroll down. Oh, that is the latest episode.
Yeah.
You already know his own numbers. Anyways.
I don't.
That's the one you sent me, and I said, oh, yeah, well, when did you send me the link? And you said 1:20, and I look at my phone, it's 1:19, and then the clock hits 1:20, and boom, an email pops in.
Okay.
'Cause
I went back to the future! Look how dark that is. Scroll down a little bit.
Alright, so
Real good quality.
we'll see you guys next week. This is getting a little...
I'm not.
Although I changed the thumbnail